la la.
I've got a long road ahead. Have to keep going.
Making me sweat. For me?
All right, what now?
Where to? Grave's a mess. Rogue animals, maybe.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice? She is not the victim. Nay, she is the perpetrator. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence, promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged. I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. Such spells are ancient secrets and closely guarded. But I could be convinced to share them with an ally. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it? I thank you, as do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger, and bring it to me.
Gimme.
If you do not approve, you can
Let's get going.
Corpse does not stir. It will answer.
Wanna dance? Toes, toes.
We will leave soon enough. No, not until we've dealt with Madeline. We are fortunate to have found
These things have stayed interesting.
Phew.
Still alive. So that's progress. Another step forward.
This place. There's a power in these shadows. I can sense it. It's ancient.
Rings a bell?
Why? Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous.
Joking! They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid. Ahem. No, you shall not. I'd hate to reward a kind gesture by breaking your fingers. Give me some time. I'll see if there's a way I can make it up to you. Very serious of you. But go ahead. I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Ever since we entered the Shadow Curse, I felt give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well, fine. What's on your mind? Quite considering all we've been through. I think I...
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Last light, Isabel. Scouting, seeking, caravan to Moonroy's towers. No, the forest, no escape. The last light.
The spell's power.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
The corpse. The corpse remains.
Soldier. Let's go.
Ready and willing.
Hey ho.
What to do?
What a charmer. marching. Boom! My turn. Handy.
light on my feet. Gone with the weave.
There's no time to waste.
I cannot die. Please help me. I applaud your taste.
I wonder what the next move is.
That put the wind back in my sails.
No, never mind.
My faith will guide me.
I'd better do the talking.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services. As thou did.
Let's march. Open up. Uh-huh. Well, well, well. Soldier? Hello.
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I'd love to, thanks.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
No one's stopped me yet.
What's the story?
Let's get on with it.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
What am I to do?
Watch this!
Focus.
What's cooking?
No time to rest.
Attention! Looky! What next?
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons, and I would follow.
Never a dull moment.
good looking. Aha. Got it. What is it?
This place is protected.
For a warm bed and
Must
a
be
full
the
stomach,
refuge the
look
Harpers
no
spoke of.
further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Can't give up now. If not over, then through. No shadows here. Something must be keeping them at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Hello.
Absolutely.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Your request falls deep into the nameless reaches of your patron's home plate.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible? Enlighten me. Now. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you've found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
It's for a good cause.
Our asses. Ain't my neck of the woods.
Good to see a friendly face.
A long way to go still.
Looking ahead.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Hey, it would have been an honor. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
I wish we had a bloody army.
Whatever I expected to find.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out.
It should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. You shouldn't hang around too long, though.
That's why we're here.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
It ain't pretty, but it can take a bit.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. Hey! That's close enough. You ain't no Harper and you ain't no Fist. Don't need the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get. Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself. Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse.
Hard to tell.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime.
I bet they're close.
2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheep.
Gods, what I would... Should mind my step.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through. Cheeky. But
Good man.
if you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Don't burn yourself.
At the ready.
There is work to do.
Seek and you shall find me.
Which way to the nearest library?
Take care now.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Salutations.
Don't be shy.
The air is ripe with magic.
What's next, I wonder? My faith protects me.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Hey, good looking.
Too dark
Not
to
as
tell.
bad as it could have.
I bet they're close. Oh, I have the magic touch.
We all have a lot on my mind.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Take a stroll, have a drink.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Steel. I wish we had a bloody army.
Best head inside. There's food and warmth to... Jahira's godsend in the flesh. Pleasure to have you.
What's the story? On my way.
Never a dull moment.
on, let's go. If you insist.
Good man.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
It's toast.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? It's a talent. I'm not a busybody. You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble. That's up to you. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean...
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Ugh. Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
Love to, thanks.
What to do?
Wanna dance?
direct me.
Looking ahead.
You better be. I'm a dead man walking.
Strange fellow, that one.
You were making quite a ruckus over there.
Time to press ahead.
Just about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long.
I thought it was you. Saving my skin again, I see. Never seen a shapeshifted ox before. But I'm glad to see you're all right. The way here was anything but easy, eh? A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you... And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces. There. Be careful who sees you using that. Might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Quite ready for you. No one's stopped me yet.
Well, well, well.
interesting time.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Need anything?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Need anything?
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment, I'll be able to...
Need anything?
Well, well, well. I knew...
Soldier.
Don't burn yourself.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now.
We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlek to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening.
Hang on! I think you'll want...
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlek, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So, did it... work?
Only one way to find out.
You feel so nice. I can't believe it. Thank you, Dammon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
You read my mind. Thanks, Dammon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever
It's been my pleasure.
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now, or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Thanks, soldier. You really are the best of the...
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much...
Fine. What's on your mind? Quite considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to...
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlak's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. You can be sure of that.
Breathe deep and move.
I'm glad to see your... And if you find any interesting materials in need of work, if you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Some of us had it easier than others. The baker, the schoolmaster, when El Terrell was swallowed up. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there, but it was certainly instructional. Absolutely. Some of us had it easier than others. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there, but it was certainly instructional. Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. There. Very well.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
Last night's best bargains, right here!
Despite everything.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fight...
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to...
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! How'd you learn to
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches.
I've been tossed around a lot too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind. Fight with those.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with...
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to... Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I mean, maybe. But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. What can I get you? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? Pleasure doing...
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
What's cooking?
Plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison.
We need a way to find
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Attention.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Seems someone's been skimming off.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. Wait. No one's told you. We were ambushed out in the darkness. By cultists.
They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. Which? Back in the Grove, he ran drills with the kids. Wooden swords and the like. Roland, he said he stayed in the Grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. How do you do it? How do you keep going? We're in the same boat then. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask, if they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. Just be careful up there.
Do it! Please, stop shouting! Last night's best bargains, right here!
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous, heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
But her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that.
Last night's best bargains, right here!
We can wait.
Baldur's Gate
Yes?
can't.
I missed that. Awesome!
I've got a long road ahead.
But we do know anyone.
These boots have seen everything.
In prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse. City.
But she doesn't care.
I'll tell him you said so.
Hiss! I say hiss! This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. I slinked, of course. Good of you to notice. She promised me a bit of milk. But do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Hiss.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I thought I'd scout ahead. Check for any nasty surprises. Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist. And this, of course. And there's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others. In that case, you'll be a new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra... You'll need it. You'll need it. If you're going to get into Moonrise, you'll need it. If you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... Well... With you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The bridge will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Dear Edith, you really are a sad, stinky bitch.
I think it's just jealousy.
You saggy old sack of chicken piss. I think we know who it is.
I didn't do it. Nobody swears like that. What would you say? You look like Queen Victoria shoved up her. You daft old...
That's rude.
Why would I send a letter when I can just say it?
In my opinion, that's not how a proper lady behaves.
Wicked Little Letters, in cinemas now.
Dear Edith.
When I'm finished making it. Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac. But that's for me to... some of us are count...
Don't be
What
shy.
now?
Have a go.
I'm sure you would. Now, if you're done...
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Patience. You may know a way through the curse. Who knows if we'll ever recover. But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is doomed.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke let him...
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Your move, Your move, Maul.
You trap! That's good.
Then
What's going?
Look who made it! Say,
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be.
your move, Maul.
you trap!
Kalim Shan rules, dear.
That's garbage!
Then make...
What's going on here?
Look, say,
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Moving it.
Invisible me. Stealth mode activated.
Easy does it.
we should open our own place in Baldur's Gate.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. Don't I? But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Why spoil it? You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper. She won. She has a taste for it now. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will? Or is it the worm's? But you... The good thing is, though, there's only one little mine. See you soon.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
My neck of the woods.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
What I won't do is send any more of our people.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
If you'll excuse me, I must see to urgent matters. But don't you fret. I shall always find time for my most treasured
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take...
Can't slow down.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I heard you the first time.
If you'll excuse me, I must see to urgent matters. But don't you fret. I shall always find time for my most treasured acquaintance.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mum.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the clouds.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Yes, yes, I'm well aware.
If you'll excuse me, I must see to urgent matters. But don't you fret. I shall always find time for my most treasured acquaintance. Your move, Maul.
Look, say.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
What a... The Thescan move suggestion. What and tragedy, my friend. Well, that... But tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? See...
Grand Duke lives or dies.
Patience. He may know a way through the curse. Don't even know if he'll ever recover. But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows. Planning to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while holding the far from. We need a way into the towers. I am.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. I am a cleric of Our Lady of Silver, the moon goddess Selûne. As long as I keep channeling her power, this inn stays uncursed. A defense to your offense. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. There is. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Come along, Isabel.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
We need them. That's why we're still standing around.
Light on my feet.
Please.
Be welcome.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac. I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac. drink to your health as well, Garlek. I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlek. I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlek.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Indulge me. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about people tend to lose. There's an air about you. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Indulge me. You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a... Still not quite so sure about you. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illicit. There's an air about you. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? I find that decidedly hard to believe. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketherick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business, but he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer... We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself.
only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you I promise I will do everything I can to... Any cure starts with whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only Isabel. A faith, she cast the moon shield around the inn. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Premium trinkets.
Please, I just want to be alone. Gone? Cultists. They rounded us up. I managed to get away. But my love... Dennis, how couldn't he be? If they didn't kill him when we ran, they probably... I just wish I could have said goodbye. Not unless you can bring... Can you? It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. It would mean the... I can't.
What path lies before me?
I can't.
He was joking this morning. Jonas, I mean. He was always joking. Said it was good for morale, but he just liked seeing people laugh. He was a good harper. A good friend. We were. I thought we could have been something more. Too late now. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Poor Jonas. Kid was... need to find a way forward.
Not dropping things. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse. Anyone who goes charging into those shadows.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Listen.
No time to dally.
I
Onward then.
suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Daylight's doing her
Have a
best.
gander at the finest stock.
We can wait.
Come on, let's go.
Relative in mind,
Yeah.
please do propose it.
That took the edge off. Best be on my way.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her...
Right here.
Wait. But Baldur's Gate can't.
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. As long as we've... But there are... Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketherick is... While you're busy in the tower...
Marcus! I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hit.
He's a flake.
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery.
The Absolute. You can't believe.
Time to go.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Easy these days.
What's going on? You ready? 'Cause I am!
Finally, a little entertainment.
Rick wants her alive, at any cost.
soldier.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, as for why he'd want to take me alive. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you.
But we do know that anyone
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Outside the inn, buried near graveyard, she found out. Cross cursed lands carry the light orders of the general absolutes chosen. Squad captured and trusted.
The spell's power.
Leave now.
I intend to find it. What I won't do is let any more of our people into the palace.
I don't know, guys.
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Oh, no one cares. No one but us.
All right.
Excuse.
We need to end this quickly.
No one stopped me yet.
I do.
Never wanted the easy path.
Shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please
Good point. I hadn't thought of that.
you may know ways.
Don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse.
Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan. Mole would do the same for any of us. But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things. We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
It's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at him. He's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, Honesty will serve you better than charity. I blundered into their trap. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will. Then speak. The same way hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't. We sent an agent to infiltrate until... From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers. Ugh. Some crusty balladmonger, I expect. They have me slaying gods, or laying with them, depending on the bard. There are as many versions of a tale as there are people to tell it. Let that satisfy you. And anyway, the heroics of old have done seemingly... We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place. The songs would have you believe we saved the realm's entire. Perhaps we did. They simply refused to stay saved.
What I won't do.
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us. Oh, I'm sure they're cowering in their heavily fortified tower, knowing you're on the way.
Aunt, if you have an alternative in mind. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
I don't even know if he'll ever recover. The plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison or escape burners.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Go on, then. It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost. I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories. Moon and shadow. Light and dark. Divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
We need to end this quickly.
I don't.
I do.
And that's why we're still standing around.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Always knew Marcus was a snake. He did well to knock the light out of him.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
How's the Baron?
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it. Take care now.
Need to.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
That's curious.
Plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison
Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
When the time comes, move quick.
There's more where that came from.
You mean to reach Moonrise? And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. My feet are planted deep till you return, but don't tarry. The greater the opportunity.
Any help from Jahira? She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
I'm ready.
The Grandduke lives or dies. But her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. They like doing their best.
Not as long as we can put up a fight.
No time to rest.
Good man.
Should mind my step.
God's blood, this is heavy. Haven't we waited long enough, Brad?
The Shadow Curse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once. I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you. I can think of a thing or two. But in truth, it is for the best that... But if I succeed, if I break the curse...
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Say the word, and we set the ambush in motion. Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Death won't take me yet. Right spot for an ambush.